This how-to video for cloud storage will focus on tokens, what they are, how you create them, and how you use them. But first, to get started, browse to the savvisdirect management console located at manage.savvisdirect.com. Go ahead and log in, and when you do, look for the Cloud Storage tab and go ahead and click on it. And on the resulting page, you'll land on the Cloud Storage start page for the control panel. Off to the far right, under your Cloud Storage standard policy or your high availability policy, depending on which you've chosen, we're going to click on the Manage link. And when you do, you'll be returned with a page that looks like this. This is the token management page. As you can see here, I've got two tokens. One I created and named Scott, and the other is a default token. The default token is automatically created for you and is ready and waiting for you to use when you log into your Cloud Storage Management Console. Tokens are essentially credentials that authenticate you into our cloud storage platform. They are basically user ID and password equivalents that enable a user to manage storage content into the cloud. Over to the far right here, I'm going to click on this drop-down box, and basically there are three actions that we can do on a token. One is to disable it. So for tokens that are active in use that need to be disabled for any reason, all you have to do is click on the disable button, and that will render that token inoperable. It won't work. If you need to enable that token again, this drop-down box would have an option for you to enable the token, and that will reinstate the token, enabling the user to use those credentials to access and manage their files in cloud storage. The other feature here is to reset the shared secret. This is essentially a password reset tool. It enables you to come here to any token and reset the shared secret at any time based on what your needs are. I'm going to go over here and click on one of these tokens, and it'll launch into a light box. A token is comprised of a subtenant ID, a user ID, and a shared secret. Depending on the client you're using to manage your files into cloud storage, whether it be a browser plugin for Firefox or for Google Chrome, or for whether you're programmatically targeting your storage using the API, you will need these credentials in order to upload your content and authenticate to cloud storage. You can see here we've displayed it in three ways. The first is what we call the full token ID, which is comprised of a subtenant ID first, beginning with the letter CF, separated by a /, and then secondly the user ID, beginning with the letter A. We've also taken that token ID and broken it down into its discrete parts, that being the subtenant ID and the user ID, as you see here. And then also we have listed the shared secret, or the password equivalent. Certain tools ask for this information in different ways, and so we've made it easier for you to cut and paste by displaying it in these three methods. So to wrap up, tokens are essentially user ID and passwords that you need to plug into or program into the tools that you're going to use to manage your content into cloud storage.